The Premier League, the holy grail of English football. The grand stage where dreams can be made and also shattered. In the opening season of the Premier League, there were 22 teams that started this brand new era of English football. And Blackburn Rovers were one of them. Now, fast forward 25 years and we've just been promoted from the third tier of English football. After years of turmoil, Rovers have finally turned a massive corner as they try to get themselves back to the promised land. But wait! Venky's, the balmy owners who have caused chaos since their arrival, have yet made another bonkers move by replacing crowd favourite Tony Mowbray with this haphazard clown as manager. Can this rookie steer Rovers to the great beyond? Or will his lack of knowledge and experience drag Rovers to football obscurity once again? Now with this clown in charge, there'll be tears, laughter, and of course, plenty of drama. Join me as we try to make Blackburn Rovers great again. Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2019 series called Make Rovers Great Again, and we're back. You have not missed a beat, folks. Sitting pretty now, well, not really pretty. 8th spot in the table. Manchester City coming to this in 10th. They're our first opponents today in a doubleheader that includes Aston Villa as well. We should find out our Champions League destiny in between those two games. But anyway, let's waste no more further ado and take on Manchester City. We've played each other 15, 25 times in all competitions. We've won 9 of them. They've won 14, and we've drawn 2 apiece. So not many draws between us. And a win today for us could see us go top of the pops, but obviously a lot of other games going on. Chelsea have already played their 3rd game, so have Spurs. So let's see what we got. We are sticking with our squeaky clean formation, but we've got a couple of injuries. Flinchett and Patucha down the left-hand side, both out. So Garcia, young Juan Garcia, 19-year-old, he's going to come in for his debut. And Mark White. Is it Mark White? Is that his first name? Yeah, Mark White comes in on the left back for his first start of the season. Kangin's also starting in the middle of the park. Duarte up top as well, and Garcia. So we've got 3 of our 4 major Argentinians. Morapal and Gasic continue at the defensive pairing. And Jimmy Smith and co on the bench. Quite a strong bench. Strouders. Do we want to include Strouders? Nah, I think we're alright. Let's go. Okay, folks, up against a Manchester City side, which can be quite scary at times and cannot show up on other occasions. Rosler still on the team, a good player. Jordi Van Plas up top as well. Reeves is decent. Neves also in the side. Edison remains between the sticks. They've also got an old ex-Rover, Julio Cesar Duarte, who they picked up from Crystal Palace. Big money for them. Yet to feature for the club. He probably will get his debut here at Ewood because he knows the place. Knows it like the back of his hand. Okay, so this is another test for the formation that we've been playing around with. Hopefully it can compete with one of the title chasers, I suspect. It is at Ewood Park again, and I'm hoping we can come out of this without a defeat. Nesbitt to Trincao, Maisie gets up Duarte, picks up a loose ball. Garcia's there, debut goal for the young Argentinian fella. So the 2 youngsters, the future Argentinian football, linking up here at Ewood Park, boys and girls, in their familiar blue and white jerseys that they'll represent the Argy-Bargies. I don't know if that's offensive, but if it is, I take it back. Garcia puts it in the back of the net. Get in there, my boy. So Flinchett and co will have difficulties to get back. It's not the prettiest of goals, and the same deal with Rollhouse in the last game against Spurs. Not the prettiest of goals. White will pick up this loose ball. Can he keep it going? To Morapal, back to White. Garcia now comes deep. Kangin also very deep. Fernandez to Trincao on the right. Fernandez to Garcia. Those two linking up nicely. Trincao keeps it going, keeps the move alive. Garcia to Trincao, nice passing. Kangin's created some space. Good effort for a shot, and that is his first goal of the season. Kangin, get in there, my boy. 2-0 up. Rovers looking good here against Manchester City. A lot of great build-up there by all the midfield players getting involved, Chance here now for a third. Garcia files it in. Keeper Edison comes out and grabs it. Quick response here from Man City. Will get them back into the game. Mukelele over to Vodra. Pass. Great save by Gunn between the sticks. Rosler with a free kick. Fires it in. And Benitez, Leonardo Benitez, has clawed Man City back in the game. It's been end-to-end stuff at the moment, guys. No chances for both sides. 3 goals already. As the game has calmed down a little bit, hopefully Rovers can get back on top here, because right now we're top of the pops. Let's just see it out. Just see it out, guys. That is half time. Rovers currently keeping Man City at bay, but they've had more shots. They've had more possession, so I think it's just a matter of time. So second half gets underway. We're going to be a little bit more cautious here. Maybe can't get on the counter. I'd like to see this out. This would be a good result for us. I'm letting them have the possession. Fernandez has picked up a niggle. Fernandez for Stepanovic, like for like replacement. Don't like the look of this. Benitez, White, Reeves has now levelled it. Absolutely carnage. As soon as I make that, yeah, of course, I'll make the change. Let's be a bit more positive. 2-0 lead has been gobbled up here by Manchester City. Chance here though, Trincao. Get in from the free kick. The magician, the Portuguese wonder. Top bins. Back up top, guys. I think the cautiousness it's not suited for the formation, perhaps. So Arte yet to get going this season. Here comes Man City looking for another 3-all. Straight from kickoff. Duarte, Garcia. Who's it going to be for? Gasic. Picks out Trincao, a loose ball. This is costly. It's costly. Get possession back, guys. Quick time. Back to the keeper, Edison. What you going to do? Plays it short. Long ball. Jordi Van Plas. No! You don't give him time. You don't give him time like that. That is an expensive goal. Morapel. This could get worse here, guys. It could get absolutely worse. Get creative. We're going to have to go very attacking. I'm going to make a sub. Duarte, you've been dog shit. So, throwing the kitchen sink at them, guys. Hopefully to some effect. Trincao to Kangan. Loose ball. Keeper Edison picks it up. 3 minutes left. It smells like a Man City goal now. Stinks of Man City. Look at the 4 Rovers players on them. Gasic hoofs it clear. Kangan. Rollhauser. Make it count. Get in! Get in! 8-goal thriller at Ewood Park. 8-goal thriller. As long as we can hang tight and take a point, maintain our unbeaten run, I will take this. I will take it. Get us into Rosler. There is still time. There is still pissing time. Gun. Just get rid of it. Just hoof it. I'll take it. What a flipping game that is. End-to-end stuff. It had pretty much everything. 13 shots for Rovers, 19 for City, 8 on target, 9 for them. Barmy. Wow. Wow. Pause the screen if you want to read that. I ain't got the time for it. We've got to keep going. Take it on Vela next, though. Absolute bedlam. Okay, folks, here we go with the Carabao Cup draw. Not too sure who we got. It's probably going to be one of those tournaments that we don't really take too seriously because we have a lot of games going on.
as we fly through this draw. We are up against Reading of League One, so we'll probably field, I'm telling you now, probably field a weakened side there with some youngsters getting a game. Meanwhile, it's also the draw of the Champions League. Obviously, we were finalists last time out. Atletico Madrid coming out on top. We are in Group C, and in our group will be Paris Saint-Germain. Oh my goodness. Or joining them will be AC Milan. Oh my gosh. Finally wrapping it up will be Standard Liège. So at least we should finish above them. I think that's. I always say it, but I think this. Look, that group looks a piece of piss for Milan. For Man United. That's pretty tough. Well, not really. I'd still, fancy that. That group's pretty toughish. Group F looks a walk in the park. So does G. H maybe is a little tough as well. But I think, have solid opposition. And we'll be lucky to get out of that group. Okay, folks, next up for us, it is Aston Villa in the old Premier League, who have started their season not in great shape. They currently find themselves in 15th spot, drawing 2 out of their past 3 games. We find ourselves in 8th. Not much better, 1-1, drawn 2, but a win for us could get us into the top 3, depending on what else goes on. We are having a bit of concern down the left-hand side, so we're going to I'm actually going to change this up. I thought about playing this. Where are you? Ayala? Please don't say you're out. There you are. So I was going to play Fernandez in that spot, but that's going to be the back 4 up on the left-hand side. I think Garcia will continue. I just don't like the look of the red. And then maybe Strouders will get the nod. So we're going to go with this. Go on. Palomino, Ayala, Gasic, Nesbitt, Garcia, Stepanovic, the other Garcia, Strouders, Trincao, Rollhauser gets the nod up top. Okay, up against Aston Villa with a carbon copy formation. Dean Henderson, we don't like him. Between the sticks, hopefully we can get the better of him. Thomas Lamar in the middle of the field. And Eddie Nketiah up top. Some familiar names there. Okay, here we are at Villa Park. We've yet to lose to Villa, so hopefully that'll continue. But there's always a first time for everything. Okay, sticking with the formation. That put on a display for you last time out. 8-goal thriller. Palomino gets his first start today. Garcia on a mazy run. Drills a shot. Henderson does get fingers on it. Pushes it out for a corner. Garcia will take it. Fires it in. Headed clear. Trincao pick up the loose ball. Is there any more hope left in this? Palomino, nope. So that will fizzle out. Palomino with a throw. Strouders deep. Garcia switches play to Trincao on the right hand side. He likes these mazy runs. Comes inside. Is tripped. He is tripped. Trincao's on it like a fly on chocolate bar. Trincao steps up. Top left corner. Big Bosh, second goal of the season. That's what I'm talking about. But we want a bit more than that, guys. We want a bit more. We want to be a little bit greedy to give ourselves a bit of a cushion. And that currently, as it stands, pushes us into 5th spot, which is an okay start to see Ayala to Palomino now. Strouders to Garcia. Rollhauser holds it up. Stepanovic gets some time. Turns. Go Rollhauser. Oh, loose ball now. Hickam Aston Villa with ref and loose ball. Garcia picks it up now for Rovers. Switches to Trincao. Nice mazy run once again. Rollhauser's there. Garcia keeps it alive. And is eventually bundled clear. Rovers turning the screw a little bit here. Nesbitt to Trincao. Keeps the ball. Garcia now in the middle of the park. Nice mazy run for him. He's stopped abruptly by the Aston Villa defence, who just clear it to Palomino on the left. Garcia to other Garcia. Strouders. Good save. Hendo keeps it alive. It's very, very nervy. Nesbitt now to Stepanovic. We need that second goal. Trincao. Garcia now. Strouders. Stepanovic. Nesbitt back to Stepanovic. Strouders to... Oh my goodness gracious. That's wild. That was wildly. Hendo will boot this one long. Palomino heads towards Garcia. Stepanovic, excuse me. Trincao to Garcia. Rollhauser gets his second goal of the season. That's what we were hoping for. Getting a little bit of cushion. And it's nice to see the goal scorers, the strikers, chipping in with some goals. That's more like it. Bit of a cushion now. Maybe we can play a little bit of football. Garcia. Strouders. Garcia. Stepanovic. Strouders. Shot straight at Hendo. who parries that down to the ground and picks up the loose ball. Yeah, the formation is doing all right, but still worrisome. Stepanovic, good effort. We're peppering them. We're peppering them. 15 shots, none of them on target as we approach half-time. Rovers looking good. Second half, more of the same as Rovers kicking us off. I will make some changes, probably around about 60 minutes. Oh, Garcia with a mazy run. Trincao tried to keep it alive, but it's fired clear by Aston Villa. Nesbitt now. Stepanovic. Stepanovic has a shot wide as the sea of yellow watches on from the crowd. Garcia and Stepanovic look a little worse for wear. We're going to make a pause here and we'll make these changes. Stepanovic for Fernandez. De La Rice is going to come on for Nesbitt. And Kangin will come on for Strouders. That'll be my triple sub. Garcia will play through the pain. So De La Rice, young De La Rice at right back. It's coming here to take over that position. Give it the rest of the season. I think next season he'll be my first choice right back. So Nesbitt, you're probably on borrowed time. Kangin to Trincao now. What you got? What you got? But Rojas has a shot straight at Henderson and pushes it out for a corner. And Garcia, the J, will take it. Ayala's header straight at the goal. Garcia, the other one. Franco keeps it going. Fernandez, who's on the field now. Fernandez to Garcia. It's tackled. Stepanovic for Villa. Will keep it moving as that highlight fizzes out. Last 10 minutes. Rovers hoping to take their second victory here on the road against the Aston Villa side who could have caused us problems. But fortunately for us, as the game peters out, Garcia has a shot. Henderson grabs it, and we're going to run the clock out here. 30 seconds left. I don't see Villa getting anything out of this. They might get consolation, but no, De La Rice is there. He's been pretty quiet on his probably his debut. Garcia, an amazing run. Yeah. Business-like performance, I say, as Nikitaya tries to set something up. There's the final whistle. Rovers see out a last bit of pressure. 29 shots, 16 on target. Not bad for an afternoon's work. And that, my friends, is where I'm going to leave you. We're in 5th spot. 5 points, 4 points off of top spot. So we're in striking distance. In the next episode, oh my goodness, when do we come back? We've got so much to cover here. We're probably going to come back. Do we come back straight away to see Brighton, Standard Liège, or do we put a bit of a benchmark down and come back for Reading, Man United? I don't know. There's a lot of good games coming up here. I know you want to see the Man United Paris Saint-Germain. I know you want to see. I think we'll come back for the Reading Manchester United game, and then we will do the Paris Saint-Germain Liverpool game. How about that? So we'll bring you up to speed with Brighton, with Standard Liège as we kick off our Champions League, and Everton. So you'll get to see the youngsters playing against Reading, and you'll also get to see the big boys up against Manchester. Anyway, hopefully you enjoy the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you do, smash the subscribe. Back here, same time, same place, tomorrow for some more FM19 action. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.